Hey guys, I am just going to jump right in with this video. I did record an intro, but my camera battery died and it did not save the intro. So just a tiny backstory, our campsite does offer indoor camping, which is what I'm going to be talking about next. So again, sorry about that, but thanks for sticking around. We wanted to have our camper indoors for the snow. Also, we didn't want to chance any of our pipes freezing, snow laying on the roof, causing issues like that. I asked the front office about an indoor spot, and she said she actually had one coming available tomorrow. I told Donnie that I didn't want to move anything, unhook anything without him here. I am not used to doing any of the outside stuff, such as lifting up the jack stands, unhooking all the hoses, hooking them back up, leveling the camper. I'm used to doing the inside stuff, putting things away, making sure nothing's gonna hit the slide outs when we put them in, stuff like that. The office lady called me and she said, hey, I know your husband's at work. The guys said that they would unhook and hook everything back for you if we can go ahead and get your camper moved. So at the campsite, they put your camper in the indoor spot. I guess like a liability thing, or they don't want you hitting their cover. Thought about it for a second. I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, kind of sounds like they know what they're doing at least. They came over, they unhooked everything. I put the slide outs in. They got it moved, hooked everything back up, and I walked inside to put the slide outs out, and I was like, it kind of smells like poop in here. Maybe the tank just got kind of sloshed around while they were moving it. It'll go away. Putting everything back where it's supposed to go, and all of the sudden, it sounds like it is raining. We're in an indoor spot. It should not sound like it's raining. I walked outside and it immediately smells like raw sewage. I was like, oh my gosh! And I run outside, and about that time, the guys are pulling back up because I asked them to go get our pressure washer that was left over there at our old spot. And they're like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I was like, turn the water off, turn the water off. So one of them runs back there and turns the water off, and I was like, oh my gosh, the tank is overflowing. The black tank is overflowing. There is poop and pee coming out the top of our camper. And I run back inside, and it's coming out the toilet as well. So they turned the water off, and at the beginning, we only had a hose long enough to go to our back black tank. We never use that toilet back there. The one that is overflowing is our front black tank. I told them, I was like, we have got to hook this front tank up. Like, unhook the back one, hook the front one up. I've got to drain it. It's coming out of the toilet. They do that for me, pull the tank open, and it just flushes down, which is fine, but some did get in the bathroom, on the bathroom floor, and on the back side of the toilet. The front toilet is our bedroom, which has carpet. The only place in the camper that has carpet. I'm trying not to cry, I'm trying not to throw up, because it was literally raining poop and pee, so it smells outside. The toilet's overflowed, it smells inside. Thankfully, we have a dog gate in the back, so I could put the dogs up. Didn't have to worry about them for a little while. Finally got the tanks flushed. I immediately texted a friend up here and asked if she had a handheld carpet cleaner, or else I was gonna drive an hour and a half to the nearest Walmart to buy one, because we have poop and pee in our carpet. Literally in our carpet. I went and picked up her carpet cleaner. I ran to town to get another hose to connect to that back tank. I got back and I immediately started cleaning. I poured bleach all over the top of our camper. I crawled up there with the pressure washer, pressure washed the top of the camper, and then I pressure washed the side of the camper. Still smelled like poop and pee outside, but I knew the camper was clean. I kind of watered down the ground too. And then I had to tackle inside. I got the carpet cleaner set up. Bless her heart, she has never used it, so I'm using her carpet cleaner for the first time to clean up our poop and pee. I scrubbed the carpets and cleaned the carpets at least 6 times. At least. And as soon as Donnie got home, I was like, smell the carpet. Does it stink? Smell the carpet. I scrubbed the bathroom floor. I scrubbed the bathroom wall. It was awful. I scrubbed the toilet. Anything and everything in there that I could clean, I cleaned. Thankfully, I did have towels hanging on the bathroom door when I noticed the toilet start to overflow. Grabbed those and put those on the ground. So I had to go wash those. I got gloves. I did get gloves when I ran into town. Clean all that up. Wash those towels. It was a mess. It was a mess. I have personally overflowed our black tank as well. And that's why I knew exactly what was going on whenever it started coming up. If you are turning on your tank sprinklers, your tank flush, open your tank. The one time that I did it on my own, I opened our tank, closed the tank, turned on the flush. I forgot about it. If you're flushing your tanks, just leave your tank hose open so you don't forget about it and it overflows and backs up into your camper or rains from the roof. That would be my advice. It was awful. So here we have our tank hose, one of the hoses. So you have a black tank and a gray tank. Your black tank is your poop and pee water, and your gray tank is like your sink water. So we have one of these, and we also have another back here because we have a half bath as well. And this is where the problem was. That is your water just to have your sink and toilets and all that stuff going. And then here are your tank flushes. So we have 2 black tank flushes because we have 2 toilets. We have a half bath in the back of the camper. And what he had done, he had hooked up the water hose here and turned the water hose on. So the tank was flushing, it was filling up with water, and had nowhere to go because the other hoses were closed. So it came up onto the roof and out of the toilet. Anyways, yeah, that was our poop shenanigans. Oh my gosh. As a side note, I did just want to say sorry I never wear makeup. Unless Donnie and I go somewhere together, you'll probably never see me wear makeup. The man to woman ratio here is like 30-1, and I ain't about to get snatched up, so I ain't trying to look cute. Sorry. Good morning. Today I am finally going to that coffee shop I've been wanting to try. They also have free Wi-Fi, so I'm going to upload the video from our trip up here. I've got to go grocery shopping. The huge Amazon order coming today. I'm really hoping it's coming like earlier in the day because a lot of it is obviously stuff for the camper. My clothes are still in a suitcase. I am taking that back. Nothing super exciting, but here we go. This is what I ended up getting at the grocery store earlier. Not too much stuff. Donnie has not tried these before. So I saw them, got them. We are having Vietnamese meatballs tonight per Donnie's request. So I got this stuff for that. One thing I do like about this grocery store is you can buy stuff in bulk. So like this is brown sugar. I really don't even need this much brown sugar. I didn't want to buy a whole thing of brown sugar for tonight's recipe and not even use the rest of it. Plus we are short on storage in a camper, so if I'm not going to use it frequently, I'm not going to buy a ton of it. Same thing with peanuts. We're going to use these tonight, and these were like super cheap in bulk. I think the brown sugar was like 89 cents or something like that, or maybe the peanuts were. Yeah, Steele's really interested in the buffalo lunch meat chicken. That's what I got at the grocery store. Oh, and some egg whites for breakfast. Been doing egg whites, turkey sausage, and I did get some reduced fat cheddar cheese. Donnie says he wants the same thing for his breakfast, so got 2 things of egg whites. He loves these key lime crumble yogurts. Got him some of those, and that's pretty much it. As I said before, this is an old Plated recipe. What I love about Plated is that you can download the app or even keep the recipe cards, and each recipe gives you the exact amount of each ingredient that is needed, so you are able to remake your favorite meals in the future. If you are looking into a meal subscription box, I would highly recommend Plated.